Dr. Joe McCaffrey here, and this video is to introduce you to the CrossFit worksite and give you a bit of a guided tour to it. This is an excellent fitness worksite, and I want you to get the most out of it as quickly and as easily as you can. To begin, let's pretend that you don't remember the URL, which is easy to remember. It's CrossFit, CROSSFIT.com. But if you just enter CrossFit into a Google search, you'll see that it does indeed come up at the top of the search column. Welcome to CrossFit Forging Elite Fitness. This brings us to the CrossFit homepage. Like many websites, it has three columns, a right and left, and the body of the website is in the central column. The central column contains what is referred to as the WOD, W-O-D. That means workout of the day. CrossFit is a unique system in that it recommends a different workout every day. It is highly varied, and you may do a given workout only once every 4 to 6 weeks. The recommended program is exercising 3 days in a row, different program each day, a rest day, exercise another 3 days, a rest day. So today happens to be a rest day. Let's just go down to yesterday, and you'll see the date is at the top of the page. It's Thursday, and here's the named workout. Before I mention the workout, I just want to point this number out here. This is actually the date, with the year first, then the month, then the day. Now follows the workout. Some of the workouts do have names. This is a workout, one of the patterns that you'll see repeated in CrossFit, doing 21 repetitions of each of the exercises listed here, a 225-pound deadlift and handstand push-ups, followed by 15 repetitions of both of these exercises, and finally by 9 repetitions of both of these exercises. Naturally, a workout like this is preceded by a warm-up. Now, as you can see, this is a highly demanding workout. Not too many people are going to be able to do a 225-pound deadlift for repetitions right off the bat. One of the characteristics of CrossFit is that it can be and should be scaled to your abilities. So you use whatever weight you can with the deadlift, doing it safely and with good form. I can't do a handstand push-up. I substitute dumbbell presses. That's not the best substitution, but it's within my capabilities. Now, I mentioned this number here because I want you to point out the comparison date here. As I mentioned, the workouts are highly varied, but you will repeat them every 4, 6, or 8 weeks. This was repeated just about 2 months ago on March 7th. So I highly recommend keeping a journal of your workouts. Record what you did and for what times. Then when the workout does come up again, you can refer back to that date and see what you did then and what progress you're making now. In addition, since you probably will be scaling down the workout, say using less weight for your deadlift or whatever the exercise is on a given day, you can record the weight you used there. You probably won't remember 2 months from now what you were deadlifting with. Also, if you've been working with a weight for a while and you had a good workout and you feel you can go up with the weight the next workout, you can make a note for yourself then, so you'll remember when it comes up again. So again, a journal and doing the CrossFit workout is highly useful and highly recommended. So this is pretty much the prototype of how the workouts of the day are delineated. You have the day at the top, the workout described, the last time the workout showed up. There'll be a still picture. You can click on here to enlarge it if you want. There, on most days, will be a movie. The movie will typically be a demonstration of a workout, or an interview with somebody at a CrossFit certification site, or a coach going through an instruction of it. Very, often very informative and worth checking out. There is a comment section. CrossFit has a very actively involved comment. You can just show you the type of things that show up here as we scroll down. And the hits just keep coming. Looking forward to this, even though I'm still pretty sore after yesterday. 3 workouts a day, but we'll battle on. Thanks, Coach. This is going to be a hoot. Legs are still wasted. Sounds like fun. So those type of comments, people will also post their results. You can just scroll down through the various workouts of the day and get an idea of what the progression is, what types of exercises that are used as part of the CrossFit workouts. Coming back up to the top of the page, we'll go now to the left-hand column. And I just wanted to point out where Start Here is, and this is an excellent place to start. This is worth reading through in its entirety. There's 3 distinct approaches that they outline here depending on your level of fitness and level of familiarity with the exercises. I caution you to be very careful approaching CrossFit, particularly if you're very fit, because you actually can push yourself to do exercises that are putting more of a strain on your body than you may realize at the time and put yourself at risk for injury. So be cautious and familiarize yourself, and even if you're quite fit, scale it back a little bit just to be certain that you know how you're going to react to this very strenuous workout program. If you're less fit, take your time and work up to it. You will make progress on this program quicker than you will on any other I've encountered in more than 40 years of looking. Scrolling down to the bottom of this page, I just want to point out an excellent free download. About the only thing you can buy on this website is a subscription to their e-journal. If you get into it, it is excellent and well worth the $25 a year they charge. But they do offer a free issue that explains their definition of fitness and why the CrossFit workouts are designed the way they are and what their philosophy is. Very informative, well worth downloading and checking out. So let's go back up to the top of this page and go back over to the left-hand menu, nutrition info, their nutritional advice. This is Brand X Scaled Workouts is a useful place for beginners to go. Brand X is a CrossFit affiliate, and they very generously post modifications of the workouts that people can adapt. So clicking on the Thursday workout that we just looked at, as you remember, it was 21-15-9 of 225-pound deadlift and handstand push-ups. Down below here are recommended modifications. These are modifications of handstands that are easier to do, and as you can see, the weights on the deadlifts are coming down. So if you want some help in scaling the workouts to your ability, this is an excellent spot to go. Back on the home page now, and I just want to point out another very useful feature in this left-hand menu column: exercises and demonstrations. The menu of the exercises are at the top. The first section, these will basically be movies and slideshows of the exercises. Down below it, this is much more instructional. Most of these, or at least some of them, will be, say particularly here, Adrian teaching Kipling pull-ups. This is a series of videos on a particular pull-up technique. There are some excellent instructional videos in here, worth taking a look at. I also want to point out one of my favorite sections here on learning kettlebell exercises, which are extremely effective exercises. You can do these. You don't have to use kettlebells. You can use dumbbells very effectively, but it is well worth taking the time to go through this series of instructions on the kettlebell swing and this exercise here, the Turkish get-up. Many people are not familiar with Olympic lifts, and these are in excellent demonstration and instructional videos on proper form for these, as well as power lifts. Some of these get into quite a bit of detail, very sophisticated explanations of proper form for these techniques. Again, this is an excellent resource, and you can very profitably spend quite a bit of time going through it.